I wake up, drowsy and unaware. From sleep to daydream, I wake up without a care. Open the curtain, see the sun already set. Another day thrown away, just lying in bed. And still time wanders away. I wonder when will it stay. Feels like the hours get shorter with every day. I don't know where to go, I don't know where to go. I'm lost, I'm looking, but I still can't seem to find my way. No motivation to work. Days come and I just let them pass by. Still I continue to hurt. Problem is I no longer know why. Feel like I'm looking for something, don't know what it is. Yet sometimes I feel I'm quite close to finding it. But then it's back to cloudy and shrouded, too stumped to be astounded, too hard to stay grounded. So I feel my grip on reality slipping, and every scream feels like a whisper in the distance. See the road to recovery's rickety and rather steep, from the pit in which I play and end up in a rather deep state of mind in which I'm trying to find clear sobriety. Unfortunately, nothing's quite as easy as it seems. Fuck it, I let it be. I build up my story from these fragments of memory. After all, life ain't bad, and seeing my homies does make me quite glad. Better not to be alone. My company helped me to soothe the fears I've grown. Sadly, I doubt they understand them. The worst is they see my distance is happening at random. But how can I tell them that I've been having doubts that life is worth living? The time is still slipping, and still I do nothing. I know the problem is me, and truthfully, I'm getting sick of myself, it's hard to sleep.
When I was 16, had a dream. All my niggas getting cream, running through the city. When I was 16, had a dream. All my niggas getting cream, running through the city. When I was 16, had a dream. All my niggas getting cream, running.
I'm anxious and paranoid, quite annoyed, so I avoid responsibility. And in society I pretend I think I need something to relax, yes. Thoughts are all just in a mess, yes. Up and down and all around they go, but I'd love to smoke, you know that much I know. When I need a break, I'm tired of trying to overthink, and I know it's bad, but I don't wanna see the link between the problem and the solution that it brings. I one is the other and both are one and the same thing. Damn, hard to admit it, can't live without, but I can't live with it. So still I let the hash burn, bro. Self-medication on the low, though, as I...
And I was chillin' in the night, just chillin' in the night. Just chillin' in the nighttime. Just chillin' in the nighttime.
Oh, at last, just what I needed. Body's comfy, brains receded. I'm sitting comfortable too, chilling with the crew, got a couple of brews. And always got a split from rotation. Goddamn love this sensation. Feel the stress leave as I ease up. Conversation getting deeper. My shoulders relax and I forget the problems that I once perceived to be a threat. But how can I possibly stay serious when I'm laughing so hard that I'm delirious? Happiness is cheap, you know. All you need is a little bit of weed to roll, but it gradually wears off and I sober up. Roll another one though, I ain't had enough.
And I was chillin' in the night, just chillin' in the night. Just chillin' in the nighttime. Just chillin' in the nighttime.
The routine is simple and plain. Minutes, hours, always the same. Nothing's changed, but I hate myself. So blessed I can't help myself. Now every talk I take I stay regretting. Funny how the first one was a blessing. The problems that the bud put to bed slowly come creeping back into my head. I'm more anxious than ever. I'll never smoke again, never. Guilt tripping now, cause every time I smoke I end up like this. And what I preach is never what I practice. Pray it'll be different next time. Behavior so repetitive, it's like the shit rhyme. I'm breaking out now, this the end, but before we do that, let's roll another one again.
When I was 16, had a dream. All my niggas getting cream, running through the city. When I was 16, had a dream. All my niggas getting cream, running through the city. When I was 16, had a dream. All my niggas getting cream, running through the city.
First day of school, age 6, father came along. Far too nervous, I never let go of his arm. Was the only person of color, I couldn't see another, so I ducked my head into a book and used it as a cover. 13, caught on school property, smoking weed, sent home for a week. Mama stared at me, wouldn't speak, too disappointed, soul destroying. I nearly broke, losing hope, spent a week reading just to cope. Same time, I was trying to learn piano. First time I'd really tried to work as far as I know. An exam, few weeks later, got a call, said I failed. The only time I ever tried, I failed to prevail. 16, walking with this girl I'm trying to tease, and she smiled at me, my heart skipped a beat. I was infatuated, wasn't reciprocated, and so I left reality for fantasy, and had always immersed in a story I'd come to understand. Lives I was living vicariously, one day could be mine, but there were so many to choose from and pick. I lit my only hope for one to stick, and this, when taken with the fact that I kinda had a knack to attack any task, alas, meant I was the jack of all trades, master of none, and I couldn't sacrifice them all to cultivate one. While I withered, guess the wind swept the homies away, but tic-tac, no knock-knock, wasn't ever my day. So eventually I found that I was left alone, while the others ran steady as a metronome. Choice was the burden that was weighing on my shoulder blades, getting heavier every year I increased in age, and I was frozen in the moment when it pinned me to the ground, but I couldn't get up again, I was happy to be down. To be honest, the reason I chose to be apathetic seems to me in hindsight to be a little pathetic. I don't regret it, I just didn't get it. Opportunity was knocking, but I still wouldn't let it in. Thought I'd be better off if I stayed away from it all. As afraid of the climb as I was of the fall. Figured you couldn't lose if you chose not to play the game. Now I know that's not true when I'm the one to blame. I guess I also struggle with the notion that I was born without a purpose, worthless. So when I was younger, mama took me to church, said if you're looking for meaning, here lies the end of your search. Why? Cause we're all headed to heaven, my dear, don't cry. Nah, shh, cause God don't ask why. But I wasn't satisfied with queries pushed aside, couldn't take in stride the fact that they lied. So I stumbled, picked myself up and continued a quest. Meanwhile I'd smoke, kill hope in my chest, and so I became depressed, fell into insignificance and left the rest. Problem is, grew up in a safety net, always had someone to protect my neck. I caused the trouble, never felt effects. In a padded cell, I couldn't hurt myself, bouncing off the walls. I was sick of the remedy, and feeling life was pointless, had to switch up the melody. I tried to incessantly, but was terrified of death. Saw it coming closer every time I took a step. Had to pick well, yes, lest I regret, but couldn't take forever, take reality check. So in a moment of fear, I looked at a book and went from bookworm to writer. That's all that it took. Another blank page. No success for days, got my mind enraged. I'm beaten outplayed, got me angry now, I redirect the rage. Still I'm hoping for some inspiration, but never get to pick the situation. Comes and goes, ebbs and flows, out of tune with my motivation. I could be in bed, trying to catch a dream. Then my brain starts running and I start to scream. Ideas light up like a chandelier. My mind starts buzzing when I want it clear. Thread after thread like a tapestry. I follow each one till it passes me. I gotta write it down, this could be a song. But by the time I'm ready, find a thought, it's gone.
Wait, where did it go? Where did you go?
Let me tell you something. There is no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time.
Trying to make it out here is harder than I expected. As soon as I wake up, I'm feeling stressed. Every single second is a second that I missed. Better myself, so put me to the test. See, I'm busy racing, trying to keep up with the version of me who always made the most of his time, he was perfect to see. The only problem is I'm working now, but so too is he. So the closer I get to him, further he gets from me. Damn, so fuck a day off, ain't nobody got no time for that. Until my days are all days off, so I don't need to rap. Until my money piling high up, hit the ceiling. See, I'm about to make a killing, no villain, just got a feeling. And I'm tired of watching fools come and go who've been working harder though, and so been seeing more success. So I'm getting on my grind, maximizing on my time. I got money on my mind and I intend to be the best. Things are changing, I can smell it in the air. Soon enough, I walk around without a care. I'm trying to work harder than anyone around me. I see competition everywhere. I see competition everywhere. I see competition everywhere. I'm trying to work harder than anyone around me. I see competition everywhere. So my conscience said, artist, sure. I know you got a lot of problems, is this the cure? Though, don't you know, the risk you take. Plenty men been forgotten, you could share their fate. Immortality, this is what's at stake. And quite frankly, I doubt you've got what it takes. I can see it in your eyes, I know you wanna be great. But you left it kinda late and you fell for the bait. Bright lights got you dizzy, dummy. But shit ain't what it seems, ain't a damn thing funny. Money isn't quite the gift that you think it is. And fame ain't the life that you'd like to live. But forget that shit, you got a dream, you work. Fuck a payday, fuck a vacay, you work. Still there isn't a guarantee, are you ready for that? Yes, take heed, put us all on the map then. Things are changing, I can smell it in the air. Soon enough, I walk around without a care. I'm trying to work harder than anyone around me. I see competition everywhere. I see competition everywhere. I see competition everywhere. I'm trying to work harder than anyone around me. I see competition everywhere. Things are changing, I can smell it in the air. Soon enough, I walk around without a care. I'm trying to work harder than anyone around me. I see competition everywhere. I see competition everywhere. I see competition everywhere. I'm trying to work harder than anyone around me. I see competition everywhere. Life has been pretty good lately. You know I can't complain. Doing things that I should lately. Hope I do maintain. Work is done and on the table. My mind stays willing and able. I sleep well enough, eat well enough. Body strong enough to call out any bluff. I'm meeting all the goals that I'm setting myself. It turns out that achieving is good for my health and my state of mind and my emotions. But happiness is something you can overdose in. Well, never mind that. Got a good pack of homies that can fight that. Life is gaining its color back and I like that. And whenever it tries to kick, I kick back. I mean, it's been a while since I last woke up with a smile. I mean, it's been a while since I last overcame any trial. So why the fuck am I feeling like this? Like I'm ready to dismiss progress. Took a step forward when I take two back. Though I get better, can't cut myself slack. I'm self-destructive, will I rise above it? Am I weak? Is this defeat? It's all the same, I know I'm flawed. But if I fall, am I to blame? Not the world I've been trying to take on. Been trying to climb, now I'm trying to hold on. Time pass, either laugh or collapse. Won't be long before I find that I'm gone. It's not a fear that I might fall, no. I'm scared that I'll throw myself back into the pit shit, here we go. Got a fear of life, that's vertigo.
Got a fear of life, that's vertigo.
Vertigo has fallen me, and since that day, since that fateful day, we fell together, fell like souls in the swing time. The
love the smell of breakfast in the air, the excitement of life waking without a care. I love the smell of the morning after it's rained, and the trickle of a drop slide down a window pane. I love to run, feel the breath in my chest, and the sole of my foot bounce around as I step. I love smoking countless cigarettes. One day I know I'll probably regret. I love the freedom to do what I want when I want, the knowledge that I can but that I probably won't. I love being high and wasting time. I love being stressed and writing rhymes. I love the feeling of being in open air, a blue sky, a sunny day, there's nothing to compare. I love the warmth when I'm feeling cold. I love the cold when heat is growing old. I love the fact that I'm attractive to some, but anxiously afraid of the day that's to come. When the sun turns to none, will I rise like the sun? I probably won't, knowing that the day ain't begun, rather that it's nearly ending. I kinda like the fact that death is clearly pending. I love how confident I am that I can't die, confident enough to try and answer every why. I like the feeling of being alive, and the satisfaction of having to struggle to survive. I say I love it all, I know I'll come to miss it when I'm old and dying and life never comes to visit. For me the feeling of time passing is rather bittersweet, and if you're anything like me, you share that misery, that life only has meaning cause it's finite. I'd rather not enjoy it all through hindsight. So I take a deep breath and bravely take a closer step to death. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All it takes is a little breath.